In this video, I am explaining the Kirchhoff's laws, that is Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law, taking each an example. So, Kirchhoff's current law can also be called as the junction law, and the voltage law is also be called as the loop law. The problem given, find the current flowing through ఈచ్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఫర్ ద సర్క్యూట్ షోన్. ఇక్కడ ఒక సర్క్యూట్ ఇచ్చారు. ఈ సర్క్యూట్లో ఒక్కొక్క రెసిస్టెన్స్లో నుంచి ఎంత కరెంట్ పోతుందో మనం చూడాలి. ఫర్ దిస్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు యూజ్ ద జంక్షన్ లా, ఆర్ ఐ కెన్ సే కిర్చాఫ్స్ కరెంట్ థియరమ్. సో ఇఫ్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈస్ గివెన్ లైక్ దిస్, వీ హ్యావ్ టు select the nodes. In this circuit 4 nodes are there. This is the first node, second, third and fourth. You need not to bother about these two nodes because these two are grounded. So let the voltage here is VA and the voltage at this point is VB. Now the current from here is I1. This I1 is becomes I2 and I3. I2 is the current flowing through 5 ohm and I3 is the current flowing through 7, and from here you will you can write I4 is the current from this one, and this is I5 and this will be I6. You need not to write I5, you can keep it as I2 also. You don't worry, you can keep anything. So nothing will happen if you take it as I5 or I2. Now you have to write the equation at this junction and the equation at this junction using Kirchhoff's current law, according to which the algebraic sum of the currents meeting at a point or meeting at a junction or meeting at a node is equals to 0. Now I am writing the equation at this node. For this I am considering current flowing through the junction as positive and current coming out of the junction is negative. You can choose like anything. If the current flowing through the junction can be taken as negative, but for my convenience I am taking the current flowing through the junction as positive. Now it becomes I1 minus I2 minus I3 is equals 0. I1 is 8 minus I2. I2 is the current through 5 ohms. So from the formula V is equal to IR, I can write I is equal to V by R. Here the voltage is VA minus VB, because this current is because of this voltage and this voltage. So this is high potential, this is low potential, that's why current is flowing from VA to VB. So I2 can be written as VA minus VB by the resistance 5 ohms minus I3. I3 is the current flowing through 7 ohm. So here the voltage is VA and at this node the voltage is 0, so need not to write, and it is equals to VA by 7 is equals to 0. So I can write 8 minus VA by 5 plus VB by 5 minus VA by 7 is equals to 0. Implies VA into 1 by 5 plus 1 by 7 minus VB by 5 is equals to 8. This is equation 1. Now I am writing equation at this node, which is equals to the I4 is coming to the junction, so I am taking it as plus I4, and I5 is going out and I6 is also going out and is equals to 0. So 5 minus I5, I5 is from VB to VA, so I can write VB minus VA and the resistance there is 5 minus I6 by 10, sorry, I6 is VB minus 0, because the potential here is VB and the potential here is 0. VB minus 0 is nothing but VB. VB by 10 is equals to 0. Implies 5 minus VB by 5 plus VA by 5 minus VB by 10 is equals to 0. So I can write minus VA by 5 plus VB into 1 by 5 plus 1 by 10 is equal to 5, implies I can write minus VA by 5 plus VB into, here the LCM is 10, 5 2s are 10 1s are is equal to 5. So, you can write here minus VA by 5 plus VB into 3 by 10 is equals 5. This is equation 2. So, to solve this equation you can use the matrices. So, it is a little bit complicated for intermediate students or 10th class students. So, I am doing in natural way, but if you use matrices it will be very easy. So, this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Equation can further be written as VA into, so 7 5 are 35, so 7 plus 5 is 12 by 35 minus VB by 5 is equals to 8. So, this will be equation 1. Now, to solve this, this equation 1 multiply with 3 by 10, equation 2 with 1 by 5, we get. Now, the first equation is VA into 12 by 35 into 3 by 10 minus VB by 5 into 3 by 10 is equals to 8 into 3 by 10. This is equation 3. Now, equation 2 should be multiplied with 1 by 5. So, equation 3 becomes minus VA by 5 into 5 plus VB into 3 by 10 into 1 by 5 is equal to 5 by 5. This is equation 4. Now, I am writing equation 3 here. So, it will become VA into 12 into 3 by 35 into 10, I can write 350 minus VB into 3 by 5 into 10 is equals to 8 into 3 by 10. Just this is the third equation. So, you please add these two get cancelled because 3 by 10 by 5. So, I can write it as VA into 12 3s are 36 by 350 minus 1 by 25 is equals to 24 by 10 plus 5 by 5 implies VA is VA into, the LCM is 25. So, it is 350, 351 are, so it will be 36 and 25 14s are is equals, the LCM here is 10. So, this is 24 plus 5 2s are 2 5s 10 implies VA is equals to 22 by 350 VA into 22 by 350 is equals to 34 by 10. This 0 gets cancelled, implies VA is equals to 34 into 35 by 22. VA is equals to 54.09 volts. From equation 2, minus VA by 5 minus 54.09 by 5 plus VB into 3 by 10 is equal to 5 minus 54.09 by 5 plus VB into 3 by 10 is equals to 5, implies VB into 3 by 10 is equals to 5 plus 54.09 by 5, implies VB is equals to 10 into 5 plus 54.09 by 5 by 3 is equals to 10 into 25 plus 54.09 by 15. Into this is 79.09 by 15. So 79.09 into 2 by 3 is equals to 3 ones are 3 twos are 6, 3 6 are 18, 3 3s are 10. Sorry, 3 3s are 9, 19, 3 6 are 18. So it will become 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7, 2 6 are 12, 2 to the 5, 52.72 volts. So I got VB as 52.72 volts. So now you can calculate I2. So what is I2? I2 is nothing but VA minus VB by 5. So from the equation, here is I2 is equals to VA minus VB by 5. From here I can write 54.09 minus VB 52.72 by 5, which is equals to 7 3 1.37 by 5, 0.52s are 10, 5 7s are 35, 5 4s are. So I2 is equals to 0.274 amps. Now I am going to find I3. I3 is VA by 7. From here I3 is equals to VA by 7. VA is 54.09 by 7, 7 7s are 49, 50, 7 7s are 49, 19, 7 2s are 14 and etc. So I3 is equals to 7.72 amps. So next I6. I6 is equals to, so I2 is current flowing through 5 ohm resistor and I3 is the current flowing through 7 ohm resistance and I6 is current flowing through 10 ohm resistance. So this is VB by 10. So VB is here 52.72 by 10, which is nothing but 5.272 amps. So this is the current through 10 ohm resistors. In this way, we have to calculate the currents in each junction, or I can say the current flowing through each resistor. This problem is Based on Kirchhoff's voltage law, the algebraic sum of potentials in a closed loop is 0. So, here in this problem we have 3 loops: loop 1, loop 2, loop 3. The current direction is your choice. So, I am considering the clockwise direction in the 3 loops. It is up to you. You can choose any path. Let the current in this is I1 and this is I2 and this is I3. So, I am writing the equations for this loop: 2I1 plus 2 into I1 minus I2 minus 10 is equals to 0. So, I am considering the voltage drops as positive in the direction of the current. So, here I1 minus I2, because when you are solving these type of problems, the current in the loop should be positive and the current in the other loop should be negative. We are writing for this loop, that is why I1 should be positive and I2 should be negative. And while moving in this direction, I come across negative terminal first. So, minus 10. So, just I want to solve this first. So, 2I1 it is 4I1 minus 2I2 is equals 10. This is equation 1. The second equation is 3I2 plus this is 1 into I2 is the current from this loop and I3 is from this, I2 minus I3 plus 2 into I2 minus I1 is equals 0, implies 3I2 plus I2 minus I3 plus 2I2 minus 2I1 is equals 0, implies minus 2I1 plus 6I2 minus I3 is equals to 0. This is equation 2. Now, I am writing this one. So, 1 into I3 plus 6 plus 1 into I3 minus I2 is equals to 0. I3 plus 6 plus I3 minus I2 is equals 0. I3 is minus 2I3 plus I2 is equal to 6. From this I can write I3 is equals to I2 minus 6 by 2. So, what I have to find the current and power consumed in 3 ohm resistance for the circuit given. ఈ 3 ohm resistors లో ఎంత కరెంట్ ఉంటుంది, ఎంత పవర్ అక్కడ కన్జ్యూమ్ అయిద్దో మనం చూడాలి. 3 ohm resistance లో పోయే కరెంట్ మనకు I2, కాబట్టి నేను I2 ని సాల్వ్ చేయాలి. సో, సబ్స్టిట్యూటింగ్ ఈక్వేషన్ 4 in equation 2, I get minus 2I1 plus 6I2 minus I3. I3 is I2 minus 6 by 2 is equals 0, implies minus 2I1 plus 6I2 minus I2 by 2 plus 6 by 2, 6 by 2 is 3 is equals 0, implies minus 2I1 plus I2 into 6 minus half plus 3 is equals 0, implies minus 2I1 plus I2 into 11 by 2 plus 3 is equals to 0. So, 2I1 minus 11 by 2 I2 is equal to 3. This is equation 5. just double it, so it will become 4I1 minus 11I2 is equal to 6, and write the first one. First equation is 4I1 minus 2I2 is equals 10. This is equation 7. No, this is equation 1. So I am subtracting these two. So it will become minus 9I2 is equal to minus 4. I2 is equals to minus 4 by minus 9. 9 ones are 9 fours are 36. 49 fours are 36. So let it is 0.445. So I2 is equals to 0.445 amps. This is the current through 3 ohms, which is our question. Find the current in 3 ohm resistance. So in 3 ohm resistance the current flowing is I2. So this is the current in 3 ohm resistance. Now we have another question, that find the power. So power is equals to I square R is equals to 0.445 square into R is 3, and the answer is 0.5874 watts. So this is the power consumed at 3 ohm resistor. In this way we have to solve the problems using Kirchhoff current law and Kirchhoff voltage law.